contention, you may be pulled. As right now, we're coming up on 2 minutes. 1 minute. 1 minute Outriders, 1 minute. Riders, we're down to 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Last chance to drink a little bit of water. Get the gloves on the hands. Hey, Tulsa, you ready for our next set of races? Category 1-2s. Timers are ready. Officials are ready. Riders, you're going to be going on the whistle when I say, riders ready? We are underway once again. 132 riders tackling a 1.4 kilometer course. It's day number 2 of our St. Francis Tulsa Tough. Brought to you by FC Football Club and the Tulsa Arts District.
Got word a couple of our national champs in the pro men's category coming up later tonight. Going to be signing autographs over in the Formula Fix tent, just over by the Tulsa Tough merch tent up on Main, a block from us here at the start-finish line. They're going to be over there at 4:30 with Lucas Bourgogne and Luke Fetzer. So if you want to chat with them, maybe get an autograph or a picture, they'll be over at the Formula Fixed tent on Main, just blocked down from Sound Pony. Make a little noise for them. 1 lap down. And already fast tempo being set in the front. They are not messing around. Miles Clark for the Tulsa Wheelman leading things out. As a lot of guys in the back wondering what is going on up there, including former professional national champion Daniel Holloway hanging out of the back of this one. He's the guy with the GoPro on his helmet. Now, there are 2 types of riders at the back of a bike race. Guys that are there because they want to be and guys that are there because they have to be. Daniel Holloway is there because he wants to be. He is just getting GoPro footage, filming, having a good old time. Holloway is the kind of guy who can surf his way pretty much anywhere he wants to go. Like, if I got him on the radio right now and I was like, Daniel, get to the front of the bike race, he could be there in 2 laps. He's that good. He's really just out there having fun right now. His days of racing for wins and money are over, and now he's on to, dare I say, enjoying racing his bike. I'm going to see if I can get on Daniel's video, see if I can get him to look up here and get some YouTube fame. Do we get like residuals on our voice if he gets ad revenue? Is there any cut in that for us?
I think it just all goes to Daniel.
We're going to have a chat about that. I talked to your agent.
Very important right now. These riders have to remain in contact. They cannot let the gaps open up. The moment you lose a gap, you're not going to be able to go the speed that the main group is doing. You can see them spread out across the road, getting ready to complete lap number 2. Keep an eye out on the back of that group with that white jersey with the GoPros. We're looking for Daniel Holloway. Where is Daniel?
Oh, I'll bet you he's still in the back. There he is. Looking good, Daniel. See, hand in the air for me. Dude's comfortable as it gets. We're going to make a page for Diego Johnson. To the podium, please. Diego, if you're within earshot, make your way back to the podium. Looking for Diego Johnson. Back to the podium.
Once again, men's category 3 to the podium, top 3 to the podium. Diego Johnson, make yourself known. Riders still sticking all together right now. Different riders coming to the front at different times, trying to be able to push the pace. That rider right there with Fount Cycling is going to be Chris Wilson. Fount Cycling Guild is a team out of Washington State. And Wilson in that dark green jersey trying to be able to rake this race apart. Look at the gaps that are open up. Holloway still in that blue jersey doing a good job tucking in, getting arrow, trying to save as much energy as possible until we get to the later part of the race. Here's our first breakaway. Cheer him on. Come on, Tulsa, look at these three guys. Hammer down. Getting as arrow as possible. That is going to be Samuel Manzanares. So Manzanares with 2 riders tagged on. 3 riders going up the road and looking at starting to be able to string out a little bit more. Once they go around turn number 2, they hit a block headwind. That's where it slows down. This is the tailwind. This is arguably the fastest section of the entire race course is right here in our home stretch, and a big crash coming around turn number 1.
Well, the only good news in a crash for these guys is it happened early enough that they'll be able to first get what's called a free lap. If you go down in a crash, you are allowed to report to the pit, and they will put you back into the race next time it comes by without being scored a lap down. That guy just overcooked that corner. No two ways about it. A little too much sauce on the dog on that one. All right, sounds like we are going to neutralize these guys as they're going to start to take care of those riders went down in the crash here. So we'll let them know as they make their way back around. Officials going to let them know as well. But we are going to be neutralizing this front group here. And you see the motos, if you're watching on the live stream, letting them know already. So they got the message out there. We are going neutral in the race here as they attend to those riders in the corner.
Riders, we're stopping at the line. We're stopping at the line. Riders race is neutralized right now. Hey, if you had a problem, go on back to that black tent, be able to get your bike taken care of. Once again, free laps are still good. You can head over to the state neutral service to be able to take care of your flat tire, get your bike fixed. So we're taking care of a crash that happened in turn number 1. Race is neutralized. I'll give you plenty of time to let you know when this is going, but my goodness, racing out there, 82-degree weather, and then you stop as your body is still overheating, the sun baking down on you. Not a good feeling standing on the start line. Whose legs are swelling up right now? Yeah, exactly. Should I do a preen, like first lap when you start? I'm not going to do that. I'm not that mean.
There were like 2 guys that said yes. It was the 2 guys at the front.
All the fans sitting at the top of the hill at Sound Pony are all wondering, like, what happened? Where did everybody go? Not realizing we have this race neutralization taking place right now. So we're going to get things taken care of, and then we're going to make sure the course is buttoned up. We'll give you plenty of time and plenty of notice before we get things underway once again to be able to continue. Once again, it's our category 1-2. Riders, we're 30 seconds out. 30 seconds out. Riders riding in the back. It's time to, hey, latch back up with your peloton. Latch back up with the group. Riders, as you're cruising around, latch back up with your group. Coming down now to 15 seconds out.
We might get you one next time. We'll see. All right, gentlemen, we are ready to restart with our 1-2 race. You'll go on the whistle. Riders ready. Back underway. 1-2's back on course.
How is it out there, Daniel? So-so? All right.
He said so-so with a smile on his face, so I don't know what that's worth.
He doesn't want to give away how good he's feeling. Got in the breakaway yesterday, that rider. Daniel Holloway, former Criterium national champion. Overall winner of Tulsa Tough as well in the pro division. Out here riding in the back, filming some content as we got race underway once again. Hey, like to be able to move on to our men's category 3 podium. Men's category 3 podium. Riders in our category 3 race for 50 minutes of racing. A great race. In the end, it all came down to a massive field sprint. In third, I'd like to be able to welcome Diego Johnson. Bronze medal ride for Diego Johnson. What about the silver medal? After he won 2 preems, he picks up a 2nd place on his 2nd race. Cleveland Cycling Academy, Jackson Clary. And your FC Tulsa Arts District champion. Please welcome to the top step, Jordan Smith. Arms up in the air. That's how we celebrate here in Tulsa. Smith, Clary, and Johnson. So these riders taking advantage of starting on the front row, attacking immediately. 2 riders going up the road and 1 rider trying to be able to go across. That is going to be Kyle Swanson. Swanson out in no man's land trying to be able to bridge the gap to the 2 leaders. Lots of riders still coming through our start-finish line.
Almost over. Okay. Things going okay? Yeah. I think people just weren't expecting it to be a good day. That is really nice. That drone.
These guys going to be taking a look at the lap counter, seeing 24 laps to go on the counter. Gentlemen, we are counting laps, showing 24 to go, guys. 24 laps. We're showing laps at 24 laps to go, and the gaps are forming on the front. They are right back underway in the 1-2s at 24 laps to go.
Yep, we'll get you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, when I looked that up here, oh, good. Yeah. Sure? You don't want me to wave it?
Leader's going to take us down to 23 to go. One guy gambling off the front here. We like a good risk taker in Tulsa. See if he gets any help early for a solo guy to go away, but crazier things have happened. Meanwhile, Holloway still chilling at the back. Second to last with the camera on his helmet. I will say, with Holloway riding at the back of the group, it's a very good indicator of who's about to blow up, because once Holloway passes a guy, that usually tells me that that guy's about to implode, because Holloway is reading that rider, and he'll try to ride at the back of the race if he can, but if he believes that the rider in front of him is going to let a gap open up, then he's got to get ahead of that rider. So Holloway riding second to last right now. Short-lived time away, down to 22 on the counter. Seeing if we get a new group rolling away this time. Andy Heuser, Team Caden Cyclery, presented by Encore Wire. Taking a peek under his shoulder. Doing a little inventory of what's going on in the front of bike race in that green Caden's jersey.
Lap cards right now showing 21 laps to go. 21 laps to go. When they come around, riders trying to be able to break away, stringing it out. Lots of bike racing still to go. Once again, you're watching the Category 1-2. That's that beautiful Audi coming from Don Thornton Automotive Group. The black Audi leading our Pacers through. Riders' lap cards are up. It's 20 laps to go. 20 laps to go. Lap cards are up. 20 laps to go. 20 to go. 20 laps to go. This is the longest I've seen it strung out.
Yeah, look how long this group is, front to back. That's about 45 seconds of bike racers without a gap in the race.
Bad timing to have to come out of the pit now when you get thrown in the back of the group.
Oh, yeah.
Not an ideal lap to come out of the pit right there, as they've got riders coming out of turn number 1. They're on the backside, and they're still coming through our start-finish line.
New group trying to get away. 3 guys, 1 chasing, rest of the group right behind him. 18 laps to go on the counter. Holloway watch, starting to move up. Not liking what he's seeing at the back of the field, because he's seeing about an 8-second gap back to these guys who now have to close that down.
One rider trying to be able to go away. 3 other riders chasing him down. 18 laps to go. A lot of racing still to go. Once again, the FC Tulsa, the Arts District Criterium, all brought to you by Tulsa Roughnecks. There's a rider on his wheel, and he doesn't even care. He's just continuing to push the pace. That's Grant Wilkie. So Grant Wilkie on the front with United Cycling, his team out of Texas, and he's out of Texas as well. That neon jersey was away earlier by himself. He's been reeled back in. Now we have two riders with about a 3-second gap. A lot of flicking of the elbows. Everybody's got a trigger elbow trying to get somebody else to do the work.
We're in a $100 cash premium, guys. Full race, 100 cash, full race. Money's on the road, gentlemen. 100 cash, full race. 100 cash, full race. Got to catch the leaders. $100 on the line. Full race, 100 cash.
Big thing in the Bicycles of Tulsa. Once again, $100 cash premium to the winner of the lap. Two riders working together, but now a lot of excitement generating. Some energy starting to be able to build up in the main field as they're trying to be able to track down our two leaders.
Looks like your money probably going to stay on the wheels of these two leaders here. We'll see if they sprint it out. My guess is that they're going to split this $100, but we'll see. Little elbow flick, discussion between them. And that's what it looks like to watch two guys divide 100 in half. I didn't come here for a math lesson, boys. I came here for some bike racing.
That's going to be Richards going up the road in that black jersey. He was your winner here last year. So now your 2024 champion starting to react to the situation as he's trying to be able to go across that gap, riding for Velovit. Here's your leaders, Austin Del Rosso coming through, rider out of Texas. And again, Grant Wilkie out of Texas. So the two Texans know each other, but here comes the field. Starting to be able to bring him back in, Samuel Manzanares. Guess what? He's out of Texas as well. The Texans don't like anybody to have bragging rights on each other, so now they're all chasing each other down.
He's got to get some company on the front. What was 2, now growing, but this is still a split. They're going to add 2 more and 13 to go. Call it 4 away. Yeah. Got to look at Stephen Rolfe, one of the legends in this field in the Sound Pony neon jersey tacked onto the back of that group. Tongue out, having fun out there, but clearly suffering as well. Rolfe just looking back over his shoulder. Back of the group of 4, took a big pull through the line. Let's see if we can make things interesting in this breakaway. Attention, riders. I got 100 cash at the top of the bike race. $100 cash premium, 100 cash, 100 cash. $100 cash at the top of the race here. 100 cash to the winner of the next lap. Money's up the road, guys. 100 cash on the line next time through. We're hoping that with 5 guys in that front group, there will be at least one who will not be down to split it. We saw a couple guys already split $100. I'm hoping we don't have a repeat of that, but I think there'll be at least one in here that wants the money and doesn't try and split it. $100 on the line next time through.
One thing that's got to be driving some riders crazy is that Skyway rider, Max Abner, bridged across the gap and got there. So other riders are thinking about, like, hey, if he can do it, I can do it. But Max Abner, a very strong time trialist, latching onto the back of this group and sitting on right now, trying to recover in the white jersey. Derek Chavarria, a great ride yesterday on day number 1, sitting second from last, sitting in the Legion of Los Angeles right now. $100 up for grabs, once again, coming from Smith Farm and Garden.
I'll bet you Chavarria will give this one a go as well. See Roth into second position. And now these guys going to set up with 100 cash on the line next time we see them through. They're also going to be down to 10 laps to go on the counter. Be down to single digits here pretty soon. But meanwhile, this front group got to sort out who's buying dinner at Sound Pony after this. Here goes Roth, launching the sprint out of the final corner. A Chris Benjamin on the line. They're going to overtake Roth as Chavarria will get it done for $100 cash. Hey, if you're donating money, Frankie will say anything that you ask. He's collecting it right now. Once that guy feels the paper in his hand, he's unstoppable. So, whatever it is, we're about to get a good one.
Stefan Roth, a long time, used to be a good road professional, guaranteed almost for sure. He's probably won races here at Tulsa Tough, absolutely for sure, making his way into that front group. He's going to be the oldest rider in that breakaway as well. Roth coming through at 44 years old in that neon jersey. Max Abner in the white jersey, Roth in the neon jersey. Sitting on the back of that group, that's Grant Wilkie, United Cycling. Here comes the field now. They're starting to track them back down. 9 laps to go. Holloway starting to be able to move up as well. The rest of the riders staying in contact with each other, not giving up, as Josh Worley, Pegasus Racing, currently last man standing in the back of the group. This is your 6 leaders. I'd say holding steady at about a 6-second gap. They're not gaining, but they're not losing. That's a 5-second gap. 6 riders going up the road. Gentlemen, it's 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go. It's a 6-second gap. Come on, Tulsa, cheer them on. The breakaway trying to be able to stay away. 234 leading them through right there. I think that was 234.
Look at this. Holloway going to try and weld it back.
Ryan Drummond, that's a new rider that got up there. Look at him in the blue jersey. Drummond now, I believe, bridging across the gap, getting himself up there. An unbelievable job as Ryan Drummond from DNA Racing. Holloway going to be able to try to go across that gap as well. Drummond coming out of Oklahoma, 19 years old.
We've seen his sister racing a lot. Aubrey Drummond raced for that Butcher Box squad, I think. And spent some time with the Goldman Sachs ETFs as well. And now, little bro gonna get out into the breakaway here, do some work. Stephen Roth still contributing. This group's getting bigger and bigger, though. It's amazing. They're just dangling right at like 6 seconds. Seems like it'd be so easy to go across this gap.
Yeah, that group was a group of 5, so got to give a lot of respect to that rider in the blue jersey. And look at him. He's driving it so hard, he's starting to rip the race apart. Chavarria, the only rider that can go with him. 5 riders now down to 2 with 6 laps to go.
Well, this is a great example of how you can be too strong for a bike race, as Drummond has just split this group with Derek Chavarria, and now Roth going to have to go across. Then all of a sudden this breakaway's got a problem with Drummond in the blue jersey here. He is way too powerful for this.
Remember, a lot of those riders in the first original 4, the original 3, they've been out there for about 5 or 6 laps longer than Drummond. Drummond was sitting in, saving his legs, fresh legs, jumped across the gap, has now split the group, and Roth now on the attack on the outside part of the corner, trying to be able to keep this race apart. His best chance is to make sure he's in that front group. He is not going to be a sprinter, so he's going from a long ways out. A little bit of gamble, a little bit of risk, but a huge reward at the end of the day.
This breakaway reminds me of one of those classic rock bands where there's like one original member left and they've like cycled through everyone else. At one point, this was 5 entirely different guys up the road. They've lost some. They've had some come across the gap. The roster has been on rotation up in this front group, but looks like they're now finding their rhythm again as Drummond was the latest addition, and he was maybe a little too powerful for those guys early on here. So now it'll go down to 5. They kick the drummer out of the band.
Riders, 5 laps to go, 5 to go, 5 laps to go.
Drummond getting a little frustrated. Waving to the other guys. He's at it again. These guys cannot ride at the level of Drummond here. That is going to be a huge problem for him because he's expecting help. Ryan Drummond at 19 years old out of Oklahoma City here is absolutely working this breakaway over. Here we go, back to the front. Breakaways, always a gamble in a Criterium race like this, but these guys liking their odds out here today as they have established the gap and now are all in on trying to roll this one. Chavarria looks over at Rolf. Rolf looks back at the rest of the group. Drummond says, I already tried to get you guys to work together. And now Ryder's trying to bridge. This breakaway certainly being driven by Ryan Drummond, the mayor of this group of 5 up the road right now. You can just see in the way that they're riding here that Drummond is the strongest out of these guys. He's gapped them almost every time he goes to the front and puts in an effort. He's having to temper his riding in order to keep the other guys with him. Now, Drummond wants to do that because he doesn't want to burn all of his energy too early here. He's trying to draft off of the other guys, let them contribute a little bit here. But unfortunately, there are not many guys able to contribute much left in this front group. Drummond keeping them afloat.
Right now, they got one rider sitting on the back in the white jersey, Max Abner. Watch out for him a little bit later on. A good time trials. All riders are going to be seeing 3 laps to go. Cheer them on, Tulsa. It's 3 to go, 3 to go. Can the break stay away?
Well, breakaway looking better. They're trying to time this one out perfectly to stay away into the last lap of racing. But this one is about to get very, very interesting into the last couple laps here, because Frankie has reached deep, deep into his wallet. We are sorting through Chuck E. Cheese tokens and Sound Pony golden tickets, and we found a crisp $500 bill that we're going to give out to these guys. It is legal tender, at least in Oklahoma, so they'll be able to make their way. You can buy a lot of beer at Sound Pony for $500. Bell is ready to go. Attention riders, this is a $500 cash preem. Ring the bell for $500 cash on the line here, guys. Going full race, $500 cash, $500 cash preem on the line, $500 cash up the road, gentlemen. Triad Bank throwing in $500. And now these guys in the breakaway have a big decision to make. Do you take the money and run, or do you try and hold on for the glory and the win here? You probably can't do both. So now you got to decide which of these last two laps are you going all in on. Stefan Roth going to have a go at it. The Sound Pony jersey looking to do his home squad proud here. Roth all in on this one. Absolutely love this ride from Stefan. A former professional here, but now he's going to have Derek Chavarria on his wheel. This will be a rematch of the other preem sprint that we saw earlier, with Roth in yellow and Chavarria in the gray.
Chavarria, only 22 years old, half the age of Stefan Roth. That neon jersey, 44 years old, a former road professional, getting ready to be able to come down. Then they're going to be able to keep going to try to be able to win here on day number 2. $500 on the line from Triad Bank. Here comes Chavarria. Ring that bell, because it's one to go. Come on, Tulsa, one lap to go.
500 cash on the line. Chavarria going to take it, but one lap to go of racing. Last lap, guys. Breakaway's falling apart. One lap to go.
Here's your main field right now. One to go, riders. One to go, one to go, one to go.
Cannot believe this field let that breakaway go. You're going to see the ball that they dropped rolling past the line here very soon. They had the opportunity. They just could not get their act together. And now these 5 riders up the road are going to sort out this podium. Roth back to the front. Now Chavarria just sprinted. He's going to need a little time to recover here, but that also means that he's got very good sprinting legs today.
Oh, Chavarria is blown. Doesn't look like he has any legs at all. Stefan Roth trying to be able to react to it. On the uphill right now. One rider with a 1 second gap. Roth has welded it all back together. 5 riders. Abner still has not taken a pull for the last 4 laps in that white jersey sitting on the back. Drummond, he was the one that was driving it the entire time. Who's going to be the most courageous coming out of that final turn?
Max Abner was the guy in college who never contributed to the group project, but still put his name on the assignment, as he has been sitting on the back of this one. Let's see if he sprints out of here. Roth going to lead it to the front.
Drummond and Chavarria coming around that final turn. Watch out for that blue jersey. Drummond trying to be able to hold him up. Chavarria coming through from Legion of Los Angeles. Your $500 pre-winner and your winner here in FC Tulsa, Chavarria.
Brian Drummond going to take second out of OKC. And the rest of your field rolling through to wrap up their day as Derek Chavarria hits the ATM and gets the win here today.
Another one of our races going away in the breakaway. Derek Chavarria picking that up. Hey, it's going to be our para-athletes coming up next as categories H1 through H5 as they get ready to tackle. 85 degrees out. Hand cyclists are up next as they're coming out on the course. Going to be let them do a warm-up lap, and then we're going to get the race underway with our H1s. Hey, as a reminder, podium coming up, category 1-2, top